How's it going? I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Welcome back to another episode of Tears of the Kingdom, and this is going to be episode 62, I think. It has been about 3 weeks since our last session, and yeah, I'm feeling well rested, let's say. But the downside of that is I have forgotten how to record. So I don't know if my settings are correct. I messed with my input levels and yeah, the colors and everything. I've tried to adjust it more or less to the same levels, but I just hate discrepancies. I really like when things are just the same, basically, always kind of predictable, the lighting and stuff like that. Anyway, I hope it's not too noticeable if it has changed quite a bit. All right, I think without further ado, we're going to jump back into it. But I think for this session, we'll treat it kind of like a test, just to verify that everything is working as expected. And yeah, the idea is kind of to start looking at this map, seeing if we can do one or a couple of these, and if everything is going swimmingly well, we might go to do a couple of shrines and then go for one of those praying sessions for a heart. Yeah, because I think we went for the stamina last time, and I feel like we can upgrade a bit more our hearts before moving on. Right, ooh, look at this. What do we have here? That looks very Master Sword like. I wonder if this quest or this series of quests actually leads us to a path where we can recover the Master Sword. It's to be seen, but that's very interesting, isn't it? And look at the shape of this in the middle. Oh yeah, it's just a castle, right? It's just a castle. Let's have a quick look at the adventure log first, because I want to make sure that, yeah, look, you can see here, 10 geoglyphs left to investigate. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, there's nothing on the map for this one. So we just have to kind of look at the map and see where to go from there. Which was the first one that we encountered? We might want to start off with Gerudo. I think Gerudo, depending, hopefully it's not too hot. See what happens. It's the Gerudo Highlands. And we've got the Skyview Tower there. So let's travel and see basically how far this is. I remember it was a bit of a maze, right? It's a bit complex, the terrain around there. So we'll just have to have a quick look around and see if we can spot it. Otherwise, we can go for one of the other ones. Now, another thing is we'll have to remember where this is, and it's over here in this rift, right? So if we want to have a look at that map again, we have to TP all the way to the shrine and then head towards the back. So just to keep that in mind. This thing, it looked like it was around here somewhere. So we're facing the right direction. You know what? Let's just jump. There we go. Seeing it straight away. And we are mighty cold. Can we get there in one go? I hope it's not on the ledge, vertical. We do have a filled in tier, so I might just start off there and see if this leads us to the story. I'm very curious what this one is going to be about. It is! We are 2 for 2. So lucky, just diving straight in from the very start. Let's watch.
Allow me to offer you my deepest apologies. On behalf of the Gerudo, for taking so long to accept your repeated invitations. It is our desire to be accepted into the protective embrace of your kingdom. To serve it faithfully.
A welcome appeal, Ganondorf. I will accept your vow of fealty to the Kingdom of Hyrule. I understand that a single male is born to the Gerudo every 100 years. Receiving such an appeal from you, a hero to his people and a king by birth, well, it is truly reassuring.
It is my honor. When your Zonai ancestors first descended upon these lands long, long ago, they must have seemed to be gods. And now you rule as king, and have taken a Hyrulean woman as your wife. Your Majesty has certainly risen above your admirable lineage. Most impressive. It is unfortunate that the noble Zonai no longer grace this world with their presence. All except you and your sister, that is.
Even if something were to happen to me, both my kingdom and the peace it brings, these will endure for generations to come. Your actions today are appreciated, Ganondorf. I look forward to your future endeavors. You may leave.
Your Majesty.
King Roru, I believe that man's heart holds many dark ambitions. Just his name, even that, it gives me pause.
I am well aware of his evil nature. For that reason, and others, I want him close. It will be easier to keep an eye on him. There is nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Wow. That was cool. I just absolutely love the glimpses that you get to see from the past, from past events and stuff like that. And you know, like the history of Ganondorf already, right? Like you've seen it in Breath of the Wild, you've seen from the memories and everything. But all of these fragments are just tiny bits more in the story that just kind of give you a sense of, okay, that's how it ties up together. Oh, that happened. Wow, that is cool. You know what I mean? It is really satisfying to get these glimpses, and we've got 9 more to go. Yet I have a massive problem. I am out of battery, so I'm gonna have to charge this and I'll carry on tomorrow. And what I'll do is I'll just stitch this together with the next day. So fast forward to tomorrow. It is a week later and I just haven't had the proper amount of time to dedicate to this game seriously. So I'm sorry if the episodes are taking a bit longer than expected to come out. It's been about a month since I released the last one, but it doesn't matter. We're going to take the amount of time that we actually need to take for this game to finish it successfully. Yet I don't want to spend too much more time because it has been quite a while since we started this game, and it would be nice to finally attempt to reach some sort of conclusion. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to travel back to the shrine and we're going to try to investigate one of the other ones. We have a total of 9 of those geoglyphs pending to be seen, right? Let's have a look. So we've got Gerudo over there. We've got one up there. So how do we interpret that? Where exactly is it? It's just north of a river and below the center point of those 2 lakes. Just north of that river peak. So the 2 lakes, this and this, the river is this. It should be around here somewhere. Now we've got our trusty purple pin, so I think we'll go for that. This should be one lake, this should be the other lake, and it's just in between them both. It's this one. Oh no, that is not good. Remove, equip. Everything seems metallic, so let's just remove this. These can't be metallic, right? Aha! See it over there. So let's have a look. Yes, that is pointing towards the correct location. So let's remove this pin. Now let's mark it like that. Another quick look. Oh, what's happened here? That's obviously the wrong one. Although, we do want to get there as well, but all in its due time. First, we want to figure out what's going on with the one around here. So, we might need to scale... No, I was going to say scale this mountain, but it will not be that easy. Very nice. It should be right in front of us, but I can't tell where it is, so... It could be on one of those cliff sides, it could be on top. Uh-oh. Oof. Can't spot it anywhere. Our current spot is too far off from the river, so it has to really be on this plateau or on Washer's Bluff. So we're going to attempt to get to this region. I think I'm just going to jump and go for it. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's just on the top. It was a bit dark from the angle that I was looking at, but you can clearly see the pattern now. Oh, no. A blood red moon? Shooketh. Well, let's get that over with before we go into this thing. Should be able to skip it as well, right?
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land.
There we go. And now. Ooh. Hey, Impa, how's it going? I am. How's it going, Caro? Have you perhaps discovered geoglyphs in other regions? Yes, I have discovered many geoglyphs, but I must now have a look at this one. Yahaha. You found me. Nice. Bye-bye. Now, where's the teardrop? See, it has to be filled in. It's not like these ones. Yet, it's very hard to see from the sky. Still haven't equipped a weapon due to the ongoing threat of lightning. Now, come on. Where is the tear? Usually I can arrive at these flying from the sky, so it's much easier. This one, on the other hand, bit of a challenge. Come on, I don't have a weapon. It's not this one, this is not right. Oh no. Oh! Saw it! There we go! Story time! That took a while, didn't it?
Are you well? You seem a bit distracted.
I apologize. I keep getting lost in my thoughts, thinking about how I can return home. With your power over time, if I were able to learn that kind of control, I might be one step closer to my era.
I see. The secret is to think of it like drawing out the object's memory. You ask the object where it was, how it arrived where it is now, and then you coax it back to that original moment in time.
The object's memory.
I'm sure it will become almost like second nature, and you will be able to find your way home. But Zelda, there is more on your mind than just that.
Huh?
You, of course, do want to get back to your time. But you also desperately want to help us out in this era. Am I close to the truth?
How did you know?
I do not believe it is possible to keep anything secret from Sonia.
Oh, your concern is very sweet, Zelda. But listen, you can focus your attention on returning home. After all, you possess more than power over time. You have a sacred power that can dispel evil. Both of these powers will help you protect your own era.
Queen Sonia!
And of course, you must make it home safe to put Link's mind at ease.
Link? That is not a name I have heard.
He is a royal knight. He had been originally appointed for my protection. But later, he became a hero by saving both me and Hyrule from a great evil.
Oh, a hero is he?
He is so very dedicated, and he refuses to back down from any challenge. He is very strong. And his heart is good and true.
Ah, I can see that you have absolute faith in him. Hearing you speak so highly of Link, I find myself wanting to meet him as well.
Indeed. I would also like to meet him. He must be quite the brave, courageous knight. What a picture Zelda paints of him.
So cool. It's like these are not really memories, but not at least in the way that they were in Breath of the Wild. It's more like uncovering what happened after the moment that darkness took her away from us. Quite interesting, right? I wonder where this all leads. I am super curious about, yeah, the next places, right? So I think straight off the bat, we need to, what am I doing? We need to look at the map. We've done this, we've done this. It shows us the locations. Now that's interesting. So we don't need to remember them at all. We just need to look at the map. So let's head over then to Purple, the next place on our list. It's close to the Lucky Clover Gazette. I can try from here, but I have a feeling we might not make it past the canyon. No, I can't remember. Let's have a quick look. We lose nothing. Worst case, we can always TP to the other location. So, purple, purple, purple. Go over to this side. Never mind. I want to yeet myself into the air. Why is it always thundering? There we go. You can clearly see it below us. And this is why Skyview towers are clearly the best way of getting to these locations. And I think we can already tell it's in the middle. In the middle window of the castle. And we land straight on it. Yes, we can. Ha! Very nice.
As I thought. This is not the world I know. A time so far back in the past, it's become legend. So it's true. This is really the era of Hyrule's founding?
Your presence here is just as strange to us, Zelda. But if you, like Sonia, have a secret stone and are able to manipulate time, then your story makes sense.
Oh? I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof, Rauru? I can feel your light power within her, as well as my time power. Additionally, I sense that we share a blood connection.
I see. In any case, Zelda, you had said that you needed to return to your era as soon as you possibly could.
Yes. In my time, something terrible is happening. I need to get back there. But how do I do that? I don't even know how I got here in the first place.
Now, Zelda dear. You don't need to solve your problems all at once. Why not come back with us to the castle,
No,
We'll tell everyone that you're a distant relative of ours. It is true, after all. We'll get you fresh clothes, too. I'm sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
I don't know what to say.
I wonder. Minoru, she may have some idea of how to get you back to your era.
Minoru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people. And like us, my older sister has a secret stone. We'll call on her.
And just like that, the pieces start to come together. So cool. Oh, I really can't wait to uncover the rest of them. I think what we should probably do next is let's head back to the shrine again and figure out the next one, because the one that we just did is just above the middle of the rift, right? We should be able to see if there's any northwest in Tabanta, or if we should head over to Goron City / Death Mountain and whatnot, northeast. All right, let's have a quick look. North. Okay, so I believe we've gone to the 3 of these. Yeah, right. So 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. So we've done 2, 3, and 4. Another look. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have one north of us. Well, north of that, right? So just between the mountain and this little part that sticks out. So it should be just around here, I guess. All right. Up we go. Okay. Northwest. Ah, there we go. I was like, what on earth is going on? But that one is huge. There's a lot of tiers there as well. Very hard. Spot the right one straight away. Running out of stamina. Ah. Spotted it. Right in the nick of time. All right, and this is going to be our last story time for this session. Let's do this.
Queen Sonia!
Finally, it is mine!
It's crazy. Wow. Blood Red Moon was how it all started.
Sonia!
You were too late, Rauru. You took for granted the godlike power you had in your hands. Do you now see the potential you squandered? As for her, she is merely the first victim of your arrogance. You tried to control me, Rauru, and you will die knowing that you failed.
Ganondorf!
Queen Sonia needs you!
Wow. I'm in shock. It's just that exactly, Link, right? That's how I feel too. It ties everything together, but it bridges across the history, right? And wow, just fragments of the story that we're uncovering that just, it's amazing. It is truly amazing. Wow, I am so glad also that we're doing this. Probably not in the order that we're intended to do this in, as we're just going to any random, a glyph, right? A geoglyph. But on the other hand, I'm so glad that we're doing all of these in one go, as opposed to having done these over time, because getting to see all these fragments of the story at once is so cool. So I kind of want to undo what I said in one of the previous episodes where I was like, why didn't I see this in time? It was so obvious. Why didn't I just like figure it out and then do these at that point? It doesn't matter. We've done all of the other main quests. Now is the right time before we prepare ourselves for that final battle. It kind of gives you a big reminder of why we're in this, right? And also it would have been harder as well because we didn't have a full map. We might have been able to uncover some of them, but we didn't have the full map, right? So it would have been another thing to always keep in mind while we were trying to do the Skyview Towers and all of that stuff, right? Anyway, I think that was enough for this session. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully next time we get to uncover the last ones. I don't know if it's going to be the last ones already, but we'll try to do as many as we can possibly do before we move on to the final saga, the final part of this game. Anyway, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one.